First of all, I'd like to congratulate Suaram, Cynthia in particular, for their persistence in seeing through the efforts to bring Najib and his administration to answer for all the crimes that they have committed to this nation, just on the Scorpene deal alone. It's not an easy thing. As you can see, we raised, 250,000 over 2 dinners. Ipoh people, I don't think will give very much. Sorry, apologies to all Ipoh ones here. Keep voting this young, And yet, just to start, the court fees alone is 20,000 euros or nearly 90,000 ringgit. And that is just to follow up on the Scorpene deal. And how much was the commission? 500 million. Just to chase after 500 million, we have to spend another how many tens and hundreds of thousands just to bring the people who are guilty to justice. My speech is not going to be very pretty. I'm glad we have all eaten because you may lose your appetite after that. I'm just going to do the simple thing. I'll list down just the list of scandals over the past 3 years in the defense industry, defense sector, that I myself got involved. Well, I didn't get any commissions, but I got involved in the periphery, in the investigation of these scandals that has broken up. I don't even want to talk about those scandals that happened before I was elected an MP. Just the 3 little scandals over the past 3 years. First one, do we remember the helicopters? Malaysians sometimes memory fade very fast. Eurocopters, EC725. The Ministry of Defense ordered 12 units for a total amount of 2.3 billion ringgit. It was the highest or the second highest of all the bids that came in to supply helicopters to replace the aging Nuri fleet in the Royal Malaysian Air Force. Where did the scandal came out from? First, it came out because it was not given to the lower price bidders. Second, because information came out. Brazil, they also bought Eurocopters EC725, otherwise known as Cougars. They bought more. We bought 12 for 2.3 billion ringgit. Brazil bought 50. What's up? 4.14 billion. So for those with maths that are not very fast, I already calculated for you. Malaysia bought our Eurocopters 190 million each. Brazil bought their Eurocopters 82 million each. Malaysia bought. Where's the difference? What happened? Scandal broke out. PAC was called in to investigate, and me being, unfortunately, the rep from DAP in the Public Accounts Committee in Parliament, investigations opened. Ministry of Defense officials asked to come and answer, why give Eurocopter? And this is where the difficulties of investigating defense corruption became very clear to me. First thing coming, semua ni rahsia. We cannot expose our military secrets to the rest of the world. Otherwise, we will be risking our perimeters. Okay. Sikit-sikit boleh beritahu lah. Sikit-sikit boleh. Simple question. Why did our Eurocopters cost more? Why did we give to those that are higher bidders and not those which are lower bidders? These are all internationally established companies. All their helicopters can fly one. Don't worry. We have very special requirements in Malaysia. Our helicopter, Eurocopter EC725, is not the standard 725. It is customized for Malaysian needs. Oh, what customization, huh? Wow, list of customization all come out. Which one is special? God! Our helicopters must be capable of doing search and rescue operations day and night. If not special, can only do it day, after that come back, next day only can go out again. So we want it day and night. What else is special? Oh, our helicopters must go at least 150 kilometers out and come back without having to refill fuel. Oh, I don't know lah. I'm not a military expert. So I asked, doesn't matter. I understand Malaysia has special needs. We have Malaysia, East Malaysia, West Malaysia, got a sea in between. Maybe we fly a bit farther lah. Cannot land in the sea, ma. So I asked, so exactly these special features, how much did it cost more? Why the difference between Brazil, 82 juta, Malaysia, 190 juta? Itu rahsia. Then I can't say anything. What did our BN representatives in the PAC say? Kita kena percaya kepada orang tentera, angkatan tentera Diraja Malaysia. How can you question their expertise? Who are you to question their needs? They know best what is good for this country and you must just follow. So Tony Pua in there, twiddling figures, what else can I ask? I'm not military man. So I asked, very simple. Okay lah, kita semua bukan orang pertahanan. Boleh tak kita minta seorang konsultan ataupun pakar defense datang untuk memberi jawapan kepada ataupun memberi consultation kepada pihak PAC? What you want third party for? PAC is not allowed to bring in third party for consultation. We only allowed to bring in government officials to answer questions. They have answered their questions, case tutup. Eurocopter deal. This PAC investigation was early 2009. The Eurocopter deal was finally signed last year, sometime in March, I believe. 2.3 billion ringgit, 12 Eurocopters. How to investigate? You ask me how to investigate. And that's why I appreciate the effort that has been made by Suaram to try and investigate that little 500 million ringgit commission that has been built up. It is extremely difficult. That's the first scandal that I first time see in PAC. Oh, this is how it is in our Malaysian parliament. Anything you want to ask? No, you must trust our officials. Don't bring our officials to disrepute. Do not reveal our secrets to people overseas, so you won't know anything. This year, 2011, after the government keep telling you, cut subsidies, tighten your belt sikit, makan kurang sikit, jangan datang dinner seperti ini, RM1,000 setiap table, mahal tu. Makan kat rumah, RM10 saja seorang. Datang sini seorang RM100 tau, mahal. Tighten up your belt. The Defense Ministry signed 2 contracts. Just like that, within 2 weeks of each other. 2 contracts. Total amounting to how much? 13.8 billion ringgit. You know your sugar subsidy, recently increased 20 sen kan. Your price of sugar increased 20 cents, subsidy reduced 20 cents. That reduction that was so important, so urgent, how much did the government save? 112 million ringgit. And with a stroke, or 2 strokes of the pen, 2 contracts, 13.8 billion ringgit was committed. First contract, by what? By ships. Minister came out, newspaper, we are buying 6 second-generation petrol vessels, offshore petrol vessels, for 6 billion ringgit. So 1 billion ringgit per ship. Tony Hua, again, not military expert, but every time I see big numbers, my curiosity itchy a bit. Wow, 6 billion ringgit. Looks quite expensive, huh? And knowing our defense expenditure, usually there's something in there. So wait, correct sikit. I checked. Offshore petrol vessels. New Zealand, advanced country, just bought 2 units of offshore petrol vessels. Got delivered by British Aerospace Engineering, BAE. How much did they pay for each of these offshore petrol vessels? Approximately 240 million ringgit. Each of these. How much are we going to pay for ours? 1 billion ringgit. But not fair to compare like that. They will tell you apples and orange. New Zealand buying Proton Saga brand. We are buying Mercedes brand. Okay, lor. So I went on and checked. Other countries, there are very powerful petrol vessels. Countries like Israel, under threat and attack from Arab countries all the time. How much did they buy their petrol vessels for? 770 million ringgit each. Ours, how much? 1 billion. Very good. Ingat, must tell your story to all your friends and neighbors. 1 billion ringgit.